no idea how she knew how to do all of this, but my package was opened by customs and it was a mess, I'm sure. But because she put here, it's a phytosanitary certification for the Theobroma cacao that she sent to me. She got it from the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. I have never seen this documentation on a package before, and it's something I've wanted for a very, very long time, and I want to share it with you now. Now, what I meant, it was a mess when you opened it up, because this is fresh fruit that was shipped to me from Ghana, okay, and I knew that it probably wouldn't come perfect. So when I opened it up, everything was covered in mold, all right, because one of the pods was damaged on shipping. So this is a beautiful thing. This is my bonnet. That's different. I'll show you that after. Oh, that's my new soap pad. But one thing about cocoa, and the reason I took this chance, is that how it's processed is by fermentation. So I knew that if these opened up, there was a chance, or they started to decompose, there was a chance that I'd still at least, get to see what what a cocoa bean is like when it's in its raw state, and I'd be able to roast it. And I did actually. One of them cracked open. There were 5, and one cracked open, and it was completely, looked like it had completely just turned black. It was just completely black with white all over it. And so I washed it, and I washed the beans, and I'll show you those in a picture here, because that's all I did. Is I went and I looked at it, and I looked at it. It didn't feel like it was actually rotten. It was probably just a surface thing. So I washed them all very carefully, and I have one here that you can't, it's still fresh enough that those beans are going to be viable. I have one here where you can hear them inside, and I might just dry this one. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. And there's this one where you can hear the beans inside. If they're still moist, I'll probably start with one of these. This one I might actually just freeze it until I decide what I want to do with it, to preserve it for as long as possible. I don't know, because I'd really, really like to try the fruit, but I don't know that I want to experience it all right away. I'm just like, and then this one again. But there are some soft spots here. This one is starting to open up. So what I thought I'd do, since I've got you here, is we go ahead and open this one up and see what's inside. Okay, so it's starting to ferment inside. So none of this is going to be fruit that I'll be able to eat, but this is what the whole thing looked like. It just looked like it was covered in mold. But I know, because I already took the other seeds, they're still moist. So I might be able to try to grow one of these. We'll see. They're not dried out. I don't want to damage it. Let's see if any of them look like they're starting to grow already. Now, this is really, really a different kind of thing for me to import. I know it's pretty strange, but even if they're not viable, that way I can dry the shells and it'll be a cute little thing. I'm just gonna wash out the inside. The inside actually gets this beautiful shiny color when you wash it, even when it's further gone than this one. Let's see. Oof. I don't know. Oof. This is pretty cool though. See those brown seeds? I'm hoping this one or one of these is going to be, oops, they're slippery, viable for growing one anyway. This one looks like it's at the early fermentation stage, so we'll just put these in here. I don't think they're, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, but they can't dry out, so I gotta keep them wet. All right, let's open up another one. The one that's most likely to be edible is this one. It's starting to move a little bit. Okay, this one's got a bit of a crack there going. Let's see what we're gonna see inside. Oh, this is a little bit. Okay, so they're starting to dry out, but they're not going bad. There's not a lot of fruit on these. Kind of smells smoky. I wonder if any of these are starting to grow. This is really, really cool. So, that's probably not a very plump seed. So what I've read is you put them in a moist towel. They don't smell like they're funky. And I've got a cat. That one doesn't look good. Get this. So there's my cocoa beans. I'm hoping to grow one. That one looks like it might have a little root. So we're going to put these between, look at this, you can see how it's attached, the membrane that it's attached to. Just really, really neat. So I'm going to go Google it. Wish me luck. That one doesn't look so great. These are, let's see. No, not that one. It's a very plump one, but it's got kind of a black thing on it. I don't know if I'm supposed to remove anything. Anyway, I'm going to get my cloth. May as well put them all in there. And I'm going to put those two in the dryer. Yeah, I don't think those will. I think I'll go roast these with the others. These might be too far gone, but looking like they're fermented, so I'm going to rinse them off. And ooh, that smells kind of cool. It smells kind of smoky. I don't know. I think it's kind of got a cocoa smoky smell. So I'm going to go ahead and do every piece, every little bit. There will be no waste. All right, so let's get these in paper. I've got some paper here. And start putting them on. See if we can germinate a cocoa tree, which is, it's kind of more than I could actually, yeah, this is amazing. If I can grow a cocoa tree, that would be so cool. I doubt it that we've got the climate to get it to produce, but to just have that would be so neat. Okay. I've tried vanilla. That's a no-go. But maybe we'll get lucky with this. I'm going to put this in a zippy bag and go follow the rest of the directions, and we'll look for sprouting, keep it moist, and see where we go from here. These I'm going to put in here with that. They look like they've started to ferment. We'll go ahead and roast them with the other beans, and I'll show you some pictures of things. I'll bring you back for this part, but I'm actually going to cut this section out, so this is all going to be new to you. If you're coming from a Mailbox Minute, you'll have seen these beautiful cocoa pods. Isn't that cool? But I'm going to save this demonstration for another tract, because I want you to follow it to see if we get it to sprout and grow. But this is our first chance, and I'm really excited to see if it can. I'm going to put one more in there. That one actually looks like it might have a chance. I might be totally wrong. I'm going to give it a try. I'll open this and see what it looks like is going on here. Oh, look at that. It's purple. Look at that. The purple. It's purple inside. The nib part is actually purple. That is really cool. I love taking things apart. Dissecting is probably one of my favorite parts of science, is seeing how things come apart and go together. It's just absolutely fascinating. So here's one of the beans opened up. What I do is put fresh in. So that was the outer casing and its bits. This is the inside. This is the nibs, I believe. So let's see if we kind of give it a little crush. We'll see. Yeah, these are the cocoa nibs. And they're purple. Can you see that beautiful purple color? It's absolutely unexpected. I'm sure they'll probably turn this brown color over time. I'm just going to taste one, see what they taste like. Kind of bitter and tastes like chocolate. Wow. That's really amazing. Huh. You enjoyed seeing how to get fresh cocoa pods? And from Africa, some of them were okay, some of them are not, but we're definitely going to try to grow the seeds. Please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you all next time. Okay, so I opened up one that was fresher, and the seeds were purple. Let's see what the old ones look like. I don't know, I'm in a dissecting kind of frame of mind here. All right, so this is how I did it the last time. I took off the outer bit. Ooh, this is kind of juicy. And this one's actually brown already on the inside. Oh, look at that. All right, so we're going to do a side by side. So this one looks like it's gone through the fermentation process. Okay. This one has not. See if there's a difference in the taste. I'm just going to wash off the slimy stuff. Maybe I'll wash off the bean too. The nibs. So this is the inside where the nibs, these are the cocoa nibs bits here. Oh, that one's starting to grow. Okay, well, I'm going to save these. I'm going to save these ones. I'm going to try to find one to grow. Looks like these ones are the ones that I need to try to grow. I'm just going to clean them off. Get that outer rot off. It's this stuff here, but I don't want to damage the seed itself. So let's do these. That was interesting. So these are one. Let's clean off a few of these. We actually saw a green growth on the inside of one of these. So we're going to clean a few. See why it's important to dissect things once in a while? You learn. You learn. That was growing. So these slimy little bees, I'm going to put the rest in here and work on them because I'm just so excited. I can't. I'm not sure if I need to wash them. I need to go look it up before I destroy them all, which I might have already done. Because there might be growth that I'm damaging, and I just didn't know. So that looks like it needs to stay. I'm not going to force anything off. That is fun. That is so freaking fun. I'm cocoa obsessed. I've always been cocoa obsessed. I mean, really, who isn't? All right. If you enjoyed this, please click like and subscribe, and definitely come back and see if I can grow myself a cocoa. Wow, there's more in this one. Those ones we took out and we put in here and see if we can sprout them. And we noticed that these ones were already starting to grow inside when we did a dissection. And here's proof of that little tiny tree that had just started. And I'm going to go roast into cocoa beans because I messed it up. I'm surprised. I guess the others got the one that cracked open first, they just got dried out, and so they lost their viability. These are still moist, which is amazing. And I'm going to get another paper towel to see if I can save them and get them to grow in Canada. Cocoa beans growing in Canada. Said nobody ever until I came around. So we've got 5 there. All right, that's just too cool. All right, I will. I'm going to close this up and put it in a bag so that it doesn't continue to dry out. And I will see you back here if I'm actually able to grow some cocoa beans. I've got this one and this one still. All these beans to Google and make sure that I'm doing it right. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.